Namaste, my Venusians. Hi, my name is Case and welcome to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your December Divine Feminine and Karmic read. Oh my, yes, I had to come in with the Divine Feminine and Karmic read after I did the Divine Masculines because it's only fair. It's only the light that I was looking for. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to use two different decks. One for Divine Feminine and one for her Karmic. Karmic could be anything. Could be a situation. Could be a person. Let's get into the energies of the Divine Feminines. It's a little hard to shuffle on this. A little hard to shuffle on that. Let's give this one quick shuffle. I feel a strong independence. Look what just fell out. Queen of Swords, yeah. Divine Feminines, I'm feeling like the kitten turned into a lion. Moving on to different things, new direction. Let's give it one more quick shifty. Love the sound that makes. Okay. I'm going to use Legacy of the Divine Tarot for the Karmic. Whoa, she have a lot to say. She or he's got a lot to say. They feel they've invested. Okay, let's give it a quick shifty here. Everybody wants to talk this morning. The Divine Feminine Karmic. Ending of one cycle, beginning of a new cycle, and strength. It's falling out. They've had to have some form of strength in the situation. The cycle has ended for the Karmic. What kind of cycle could it be? Oh my. Okay. Energy for Divine Feminines for December in this Karmic read. We have the King of Swords. And how you're feeling about yourself right now. How you feel about the Karmic. We have the Three of Coins. In your blocks, we have the Page of Cups. The actions that you'll be taking is the Nine of Wands. And your energy on the base of the deck. I always have my cards in the upright, but unless the universe decides to spin them. Okay, so you've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse tells me that this is a very selfish person. Petty, penny pinching. This King of Coins in reverse is someone who is not satisfied with what they've built or their foundation at this moment in time. The Pentacles aren't running the way you want at the moment, Divine Fence. Underneath that, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer energy. This talks about you rushing towards your purpose with single-mindedness. You're being divinely guided because you're working on your Pentacles. You're rushing to turn it from down to up. Okay. Let's get the energy of the Karmic. Energy of the Karmic. That's too many. Energy of the Karmic. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles and how they're feeling right now. how they feel about you. We have the Five of Swords. What's in their blocks? We have the Seven of Swords. The actions that they're taking is the Four of Swords. And their energy is Devil energy, Capricorn energy. Okay, this speaks of codependency. So this karmic is codependent on you, divine femmes. They also could be very narcissistic and controlling. This also speaks about you being in an abusive relationship, an abusive situation, where there was a lack of financial maturity and stable growth. This karmic person felt I don't know, it's like they were the Lord or the Master. They wanted the power and control. This is how you was feeling, divine femmes. You felt like a puppet on a string to this karmic. Whoa! Okay. Divine femmes, how you feel about yourself right now? You're feeling very strong. You're showing up as very stable, but you're emotionally closed off at this moment in time. The King of Swords is here to show me that you've cut out a situation. You made a fair decision from all of the information that you gathered, and used your intellect to cut out what no longer served you. How you're feeling about the karmic at this moment in time? You feel like they're a lot of hard work. You always have to be skillful in getting their attention, divine femmes. What's blocking you right now is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups usually comes with an apology, but this also could be an offer. The Page of Cups is young energy, immature energy. So you was dealing with somebody that was, either you was younger than them or they was younger than you. Divine feminines. But the action that you've taken is the Wounded Warrior. You've been through some things with this karmic, divine feminines. A lot of wounding. You had to sit your ass down and take a deep, deep look back at the offer, what they always offer to you as a page. A lot of immature energy. Let's dive a little deeper. I've got the oh my gosh, we've got the Ten of Swords here. This is a completion, an ending of a cycle, divine femmes. You felt totally stabbed in the back by this karmic. They cut you so many times with their words. You dead? Hello? Let me give you CPR. Live, divine femmes. Live. Okay, leave that where it fell. Leave that where it fell. Why is divine feminine showing up as the King of Swords? Why is divine feminine showing up as the King of Swords? Why is divine feminine showing up as the King of Swords? Yeah, as I said, you cut out a situation. You gathered all the information that you needed, and you made a conscious effort that was divinely guided to end the cycle. The World card is represented by Saturn energy. Saturn is the planet of order and structure. You wanted more order and structure in your life, divine feminines. It's also represented by Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. So, King of Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. You've got everything up here. You've got, yeah, you've got all the suits are up here. Yeah, you completed a cycle. And it's been like a rebirth. You feel like it's a success. I kid you not, this is the Judgment card, Libra energy. This speaks of a divorce, a separation, things being righted. And this is blind justice. You know? This means that when it's blind justice, you're gonna, this karmic that had you in, that turned you, or you allowed yourself to turn into the King of Swords through the actions of this karmic, this one that wanted constant attention, that you worked hard on. You felt that it was a love situation. You felt that divine feminine, you felt you was guided to this situation. You thought it was from God. But there was a lot of emotion. I can see a lot of emotion, a lot of tears. And it's connecting this love to the narcissistic energy of the karmic. This karmic, hey, this one here, hey, love to cuss. Very, very, very word master. Win by any means necessary. Very cutting towards your efforts and your love. The karmic felt that your love was above them. They didn't understand it. This is the mother of all misunderstandings. Why is the World card showing up for the King of Swords? Why is the World card showing up? We have the Six of Cups. You've entered a cycle. And if this is not your children, somebody from the past wants to return. They want to return to you, divine feminines. Because they recognize in your talents and skills now. This person from the past. I don't turn these cards upside down. They do it themselves. They have a mind of their own. You do not see no growth in this situation. Your thoughts are totally negative about this situation. There's no spiritual growth. They dropped the baby. They dropped the baby on the head. You see no growth in this situation whatsoever. This speaks of breakup. It's a done dollar. Hey! You're following your intuition. You have the evidence. If it also speaks of somebody that goes to a tarot reader, or you could be tarot reading yourselves, divine feminines. Your intuition, your knowing, you want this new beginning. Because there's no growth with this karmic. No growth. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for divine feminines? I'll have to leave that where it fell. If it falls on a card, I'll leave it. If it falls on the floor, I'm going after it. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, divine feminines, you invested a lot into this situation with this karmic that you have decided to cut out, which you was divinely guided to cut out, which you've had a rebirth from. But this past person wants to return because they see you as stable. See, you got Four Pentacles out here, so you're building back up your finances. You've made firm plans to move in a different direction. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. and he's pointing towards your creativity. So you're building a stable foundation that you're tapping into your creativity, and it's in the fledgling stages at the moment. But again, this horse is moving away from the situation. Your back is to 6 of Pentacles. Don't know why I'm holding the cards like that. I'll try to, because you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. You're cutting out this immature energy. The Queen of Swords is, she's very astute. She follows her intuition. She has the wisdom of her past experiences. And her past experiences is moving her towards a stable foundation which she's building on her own. She's working diligently for. She's planned it out very carefully, and she's moving forward. The Queen of Swords also represents somebody who's widowed, could be sterile. This is definitely a divorced or separated woman. Oh man, you can change around the gender. Again, you saw me shuffling. We've got the Sun card on the base of the deck. This is telling me that you've had spiritual growth, divine feminines. You've grown spiritually from this situation with this karmic. So the karmic was a lesson, not a blessing. Hey, the Sun is Leo energy. It talks about you tapping into your talents in order to grow. Okay, why is the Nine of Swords here? Nine of Wands here. What is the Knight of Wands, the wounded warrior looking back at? What is the wounded warrior looking back at? What is the wounded warrior looking back at? What is the wounded warrior looking back at? Whoa, the cards don't want to talk no more. Come on now. We friends now. What is the wounded warrior looking back at? Okay. The High Priestess. And so, as I said, either they're consulting some tarot reader, but they're being divinely guided. They've tapped into their intuition to look back at what they invested in this situation, where the culmination of this situation, the culmination of their love that they gave to this karmic person who was a narcissist, or is still a narcissist if you're still involved in a situation where there's selfishness, no equal give and take. This person is, how can I put it, very mean with their pentacles. How can I put it? It's like you have to give to get something from this karmic person. There's no equal give and take. But they want to apologize. They want to come back in with this page and divine femmes, you the Empress. Why would the Empress want to look back on a page that was abusive to them? Why would you look back on that? Why? Pourquoi? For why? Okay. Let's look at the karmic situation. There were so many cards on this. 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles speaks of this is feeling financially stable. This karmic is working on a situation that they've invested in. They've invested in a situation. Hold on. Let's turn off the cards the way they fell. Okay, we have 2 8s. 2 8s speak of change. An 8 and a 7. They've worked, this karmic person studied you, divine feminines. They studied you in order to move how you move, or in order to get you involved in this. They studied you and was prepared to win you by any means necessary, because they see you as stable. They was attracted to your pentacles because this is what the sword is pointing up to. They was attracted to the stable foundation that you had. And it's your love that's pouring into them, divine feminines, not the other way up. You poured into this person. You poured into this person. But right now, the karmic has chosen to accept a cup. This karmic person has chosen to accept a cup. Okay. This karmic person studied you and worked hard. They blocked out all other competition around you to make them stand above the rest. They learned you. They learned what they needed to know. They learned to be the person that you wanted to be. And you was investing, but you was investing in a hoe. You was leaning on a hoe that had 1 pentacle. They was always looking at what you had. But now their back is, they're accepting a cup from somewhere else. But this is not a divine cup. This cup has got no emotion. Look at them. Where the situation that they're in right now, they're sleeping on a knife's edge. They got the sword of Damocles. It ain't swinging over them. It's just directly in their back. They took a leap of faith towards a situation that was not divinely guided. They took a leap of faith. This is a major arcana. I took a leap of faith towards a situation that's not divinely guided. I have to ask a question. Did they take a leap of... Is this leap of faith a new situation? Is it a new situation for the karmic? 10 of Cups. Yeah, it was a new situation. A new family situation that they took a leap of faith for. But we've got 2 10s here. It's completion. Whatever situation this karmic went into is coming to an end. There's a lot of conflict in this situation with the knife's edge here. The karmic is not resting well in this situation that they took a leap of faith towards, that they thought was their 10 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are on Splitsville. Definitely more. They're looking for their happiness. Why is the 5 of Swords here? The situation that the karmic is in right now, there is a lot of fighting and they have to be spiritually strong. Because the situation they find themselves in right now, they want it to be the 10 of Cups. They want some kind of cleansing with the Ace of Cups here. They want it to be clean. They want some kind of renewal. They felt the tears of the divine feminine, the tears that they caused with their narcissistic behavior, and they've had to be spiritually strong. How the karmic feels about the divine feminine. They're cutting off this love, or their actions cut out this love, and they've had to be strong because of it. This is Leo energy. Yeah, it was a divine connection. This was a marriage or a committed situation. Taurus energy. What are they being strong about? What is the karmic being strong about? Okay. The Five of Swords. On the Five of Swords, 2 different decks. They know how much hurt they caused the divine feminines. And they was brutal with their tongue. This also speaks of a third party situation. This karmic person caused a lot of confusion. But they're no longer wanting to hold on to the situation anymore. They're letting it go. They're letting it go. Well, they have to, divine femme, because you've got back up on your horse and you're building your stability. You're being guided by your intuition, the wisdom of your past experiences. In the karmic's blocks, we have the Seven of Swords. This is the liar, cheater, thief card. So this person is, they're shady. They're shady but greedy. Okay. This is the heartbreaker. This is the person that likes to sneak away when after all the trouble they've caused. This is what's blocking them, their nefarious behavior. Because they want to change. They want to be away from that behavior that they've been exhibiting. Let me give it a quick shifty. There's too many cards spinning over. Sorry, I'm drinking my mocha. It's starting to get cold. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Now I've hydrated myself again. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Wow, shiver me timbers. That went all the way over there. We've got the hangman on the split of the deck. This is about seeing things from a new perspective. This is about sacrificing yourself, playing a martyr, but you're wanting to find spiritual balance. This is temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. A hangman is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. Oh my goodness, where did that card go? Here it is. Oh, me bones. Careful that I don't will myself into the Christmas tree and kill all the kids' dreams. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's a 10, it's about a completion. So you're wanting to change. You're wanting, what's blocking them is their past behavior, and they want to change. The Wheel of Fortune is represented by Jupiter energy. This is the planet of fate, destiny, good luck. You're being guided to change at this moment in time. The karmic is being guided to change and find spiritual balance. They need to bring God up into this. The shiznay that they've caused. This karmic has lost someone that they love. Hey, as I say, look. They're crying with regret over their narcissistic behavior. Look, it was crowned twice. So they knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. They were always rushed in to cause havoc. With this King of Swords energy. I wanted to show you the Five of Swords, the way it's looking. This is how they feel about you. They was always arguing with you, cursing you out, Divine Femmes, hurting you. See, and it was further confirmed by the Five of Swords falling out for it again. Look. They knew what they was doing. They was emotionally abusing you, mentally abusing you, abusing the love that you freely offered. You was a gift from the divine. And they were strong with that abuse. It's all about their ego. Wow, but they wanted to change now. They wanted to change now that they lost the Divine Femme. She got on her horse, gathered up her pentacles and her wits. Because you still have the strength. You're holding on to your one rod of passion. Looking fit and fabulous. See, this is your new beginning. Following your intuition, Divine Feminines. As I said, you could be going through the tarot. You could be reading the tarot. I'm reading the tarot. I'm a Divine Femme. Two. There's no such thing as coincidence. Anyway, yeah, King of Sword energy. Why is the Four of Swords here? Yeah, that King of Pentacles in reverse. Shade. But it's pointing towards the narcissistic card in the Karmic deck. The Controller. This speaks of addictions and fears of letting go of a situation, fear of losing control. Why is the Four of Swords here? The cards don't want to talk. They don't want to talk to you no more, Karmic. And you wonder why. You want to rest. You're going to take a rest and isolate yourself from the situation because you want recognition. You want to be recognized for doing good. As I say that, I can't make this up, the Queen of Confidence. You want to be seen as confident, looking good now. You want to pull yourself back together. You want a rebirth. You want to change your devilish ways. It's like the divine is giving you this opportunity to look at your actions. Because your actions has been seen. But you have to be confident, Karmic. You have to be confident. Okay, let's clear this up and we'll ask it a few more questions. Let me just clear the board first, the deck, the table. Let's get a fresh deck. Give it a quick shufti. Energies of the Divine Feminine and the Karmic. energies of the divine feminine and the karmic. Okay, we've got the base chakra. The base chakra is about Saturn energy. This is about stability and order. And we've got the Fool card. The Fool card is air energy, air and Uranus. This is the planet of change. A 1 and a 0 is making a 10, so it's completion of a cycle. This is an ending. Whatever happened in the situation is over between the divine feminine and the karmic. Yeah. Moving away from the conflict. This is changing times. This is represented by the 5 of Wands. Moving away from conflict now, divine feminines. You're moving away. I can't make this shit up. You're moving on. This is 8 of Cups energy. You're holding on to your one rod of passion. You see, the thing is, this is the footsteps. When you was going through the worst with this devilish energy, God was carrying you. But now you've come into your power. You know who you are, divine feminine. You're moving on from this karmic situation. Wow. Clarity of belief. I cannot make this shiznay up. Right, this is the Ace of Swords. You're cutting through the bullshit. You've seen the truth of the situation now, and you've had a transformation. Can you see the butterfly? You're moving on, femmes. You've changed your focus. You've changed your focus to the 5 of Cups. You're coming out of that heartbreak, regretful energy. You're moving away from that bad energy. Wow, was not expecting this. Okay. What is the outcome of the karmic? They're wanting a passionate new beginning. And the ones they want a passionate new beginning with you, divine femmes. Eh? After whole empty as they caused. This is daydreams and decisions. This is when somebody's got options. Listen, this person, this karmic wants to come and offer a new passionate beginning to you, but they ain't got no emotion. So if they've got no emotion, they're coming back with that devilish energy. Don't accept them. Move on, divine femmes. Trust. Trust in what you're building for yourself. Put your arms back and fly. Fly, my bird. Fly. Leaving it all behind. Don't take this person back. Okay. We've got the 8 of Pentacles here. They're going to try and work very hard to get back in your good graces. They've learned some things about you, divine femmes. They learned that you're strong. They learned that you're not taking their bullshit anymore. And you've learned, what they've learned is that you've trusted in yourself and you're standing in your power. Your base chakra, right? When you're grounded in its center, it's telling you that you're trusting, you're independent, and you feel alive. You're poised for this new beginning, divine feminines. You are poised for this new beginning. You are no longer allowing yourself to be dominated and unloved, feeling frustrated. You're not letting nobody dim your light anymore. Look, all this shine on you. Your third eye up towards the sun, and it's giving you that energy to fly. The green of abundance. The circles of infinite possibility. All of these globes. You have the world in your hands, divine feminines. Fly. One more in this karmic that wants to sneak back in. One more in this karmic. What do they want? What could they want? Sorry, these had already been flipped. One more in this karmic. Didn't I tell you, throat chakra, they want to come back in and speak some kind of truth to you, divine feminines. Because they see you as an opportunity, how they always seen you as an opportunity. This ain't somebody that, look how they're looking. That motherfucker is there planning, making plans with their cold heart, and they've got addictions. They're trying to get over these addictions, either drinking or smoking, whatever it is. They're trying to get over it because they see you as an opportunity now that you've turned your back and moved on, divine femmes. Wow. Times have definitely changed. Okay. That was the Divine Feminine Karmic read for rewrite. That was the Divine Feminine Karmic read for December 2019 with me, Case, at Frequency Phoenix 555. Please like, hit that thumbs up. My fingers are so skinny. My ring just swings around it. I can't get one to fit my finger. Anyway, I digress. Please hit that thumbs up button. Like, subscribe and share. Share this message with somebody who you may feel needs this message. And if you require personal reading from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Namaste, divine feminines. And that karmic, the one you left behind.